guide you step by step on how to search jobs. Guide you step by step on how to search jobs. Okay, perfect. So good afternoon, everyone who's joining from YouTube and also from Zoom. Thank you so much for your time today. And today we'll talk about how to search jobs on LinkedIn. So we have a lot of questions keep coming as to how LinkedIn can be used for searching jobs and how to apply for jobs, right? So one of the most important thing before we search for jobs on LinkedIn is to establish ourselves as a potential candidate on LinkedIn, right? And how do we do that? We establish our profile, we set up our profile on LinkedIn, we start posting content relevant to our future job, and then once we have established those connections on LinkedIn, then we start hunting for jobs or applying for jobs. This is important because unless our profile is established on LinkedIn, we simply cannot search jobs. If our incomplete profile shows up to the recruiters may not be interested to see our profile and even give a job to us, right? So it is important to first set up our profile with a clear picture, a good quality picture, everything about ourselves and our institution from where we have done our degrees. Then we can also talk about our volunteering activities and all of that. For this particular topic, I have already put a video on my YouTube channel. So if you can watch that video, it will give you all the clarity of how to search, how to create a profile on LinkedIn, and what are the steps that we must take to optimize the profile. I'll also put that video link on this description below the YouTube, so you can watch that later on. But let's begin first as to how to start working on our profile, right? So what I'll do is maybe I'll share my screen on this particular platform here so that you can see the screen. And then maybe I'll do a step-by-step walkthrough for this topic, okay? First step is to create a profile on LinkedIn, then set up a profile. And setting up a profile does not just mean that we put a good picture there, right? We also have to say who we are as a person and what we can offer to the recruiters. That's important, right? So let's do this. All right, here is the LinkedIn profile of mine. So just give me a thumbs up, Bharat, if you can see my profile. And perfect, thank you. So here it is. This is my profile. This is how it looks like. If you go to my profile, this is how it look like, right? So similarly, you also got to select your profile and update your profile. Your name has to be clearly visible, right? That's very important. Then you can talk about, let's say if you're a fresher, you can just say that you are looking for an opportunity in XYZ field. The XYZ depends on, let's say, whatever interest area is of yours, right? So let's say if you're looking for a job in pharmacovigilance or a medical writing, you can say that you are looking for an opportunity in medical writing or pharmacovigilance, right? So all of that can be put there. Then a good background picture. Why background picture is important? Because when somebody comes to your profile, he or she will look at the picture of yours, the photo of yours, and the background picture of yours. The background picture can talk about maybe your future job or your interest areas. So it helps a clarity to the recruiter as to what you are looking for, right? Once you have put the profile picture, the background picture, a little description about you, then you can also put a little information about you, and that is in the about section right here. So let's say, for example, in my case, I have done my BPharm and MPharm from Government College of Pharmacy, and I've also done a certification course in digital marketing. So that's what I am. And then in last 15 years, I have worked as a medical writer. So I have put that information here. And what are my interest areas? So my interest areas include medical writing, medical communications, digitalization, and that is online automation. And I also help pharmacy councils, couple of state pharmacy councils I am working with, and I'm helping them right now to go digital, plan the digital strategies. Okay, and this is what I do. And I also do a lot of online activities. So all of that is put here. So what happens when somebody comes to my profile, he can have a look at this and then he can understand more about it. Similarly, when you are optimizing your profile, you talk about yourself. So your profile is like an online resume of yours, and it works 24/7 for you on LinkedIn. So it helps somebody to understand you as a person, and then when your profile is visible to them, it becomes easier for them to decide on your candidature for a job profile, right? So that's the step one. Once your profile is optimized, then what you can do is you can go to the job section and then start applying for jobs. But before going to jobs section, what you can do is maybe you can search for what kind of profile you are looking for. So let's say, Bharat, in your case, what is the profile that you are looking for? Maybe you can put in the chat box, or you can also say that online. So if you can unmute and then talk, that is also fine. What is the profile you are looking for? Medical scribe, PV. Okay, so let's say we are looking for pharmacovigilance. So what I'll do is I'll just search for pharmacovigilance here, and then it will give me a list of information, right? So when you search for any keyword on pharmacovigilance, you get this type of posts, right? For example, Shovik has posted the most common interview questions for pharmacovigilance. So this is something that may be interesting for you. And if you're interested in this post, what you can do is straight away click on these three dots and click on the save. Or you can also copy this link and forward it to somebody. You can also send this as a message to somebody. What happens, you can use this for your future reference, and you can also save this content and then read it more. Okay. Another thing is you can search for the companies who have posted information about pharmacovigilance, right? So let's say we go to companies and we have this many companies. There are a lot of jobs here. It will be posted on this job sections below this. And there are people who are also working in pharmacovigilance. So let's say we go to the jobs, okay? And these are the jobs, right? So let's see if you want to search for all the jobs which are available in pharmacovigilance in India right now. So click on see all jobs results in India, and it will take you to page something like this, okay? And here you get in India, if you're searching, say, let's say there are 448 results in pharmacovigilance related jobs. Now, what is your experience level? Let's say you're looking for an internship or an entry level. You select those filters and get those 1,000+ results, right? And let's say if you are looking for a specific place, an opportunity in a specific place, let's say if you're looking only for Bangalore and not everywhere else, right? Or maybe you are looking for Karnataka, only Karnataka, then what you do is clear that filter and you'll have all those 389 results, which are specifically for Karnataka, India, right? So what you do, maybe go to this different opportunities and search for any one opportunity that you feel is important and it kind of fits you for that position. So look for any opportunity that kind of fits you. And let's say, for example, I go to this, maybe any opportunity I can take. Or I can also filter as if I'm looking for a full-time or a part-time job. So let's say if I'm looking for a full-time job, that filter is created and it will give me the results of all the full-time opportunities here. Okay, so let's say there are 324 results right now on the screen. Yeah. So this is one screen. Let's say there is Ad Syndicate company, which is in Bangalore, and they're looking for a content writer position in pharmacovigilance. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay. So when you go to this page, it will give you all the information about this opportunity. Okay, what are the kind of responsibilities the job opportunity has? It will give you everything. And it will also tell you the experience level that they're looking for, the minimum experience they're looking for. They're looking for somebody from a bachelor's degree in journalism, English, communications, and related discipline. And then you should have this knowledge of writing and researching. And then you should also have a little proficiency in Microsoft Word, Excel, and Acrobat Reader. So these are the things they're looking for. And if you have experience in social media or content marketing, this is a plus point for you. If you have a proofreading experience, that is again a plus point for you, right? So if you know a little bit of CMS or content management system, like WordPress, for example, it is a plus point for you. And if you have designing skills or an eye for detail in designing skills, that is kind of plus point for you. So when you are satisfied with this and you think that yes, this profile is the one which you're looking for, then what you can do is you can click on the easy apply button and you can simply apply, right? And if you want more information, then what you can do is you can also reach out to the recruiting team. So in this case, the recruiting person is Mrs. Classmate Matthias. You can just send a SMS or message to her. So when you can connect to her on LinkedIn, you can also send a message directly through LinkedIn. And you can inquire more about this position and see if you can connect with her. So this is one way of doing this. The second way is, let's say you want to apply for this position, right? So you can search more about this position and learn more about this position, and then you can apply directly. So that is how you normally apply for positions. Okay. So was this helpful? Yes, Bharat, let me know if that was helpful to you and you learned something from this. Is this what you have been doing when you're searching for a job on LinkedIn? Majority of us don't do this. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Not yet. Yeah, I know. Most of us don't follow these steps, and that is when it becomes a problem, right? So you can search like this, and then this is how you apply for a job. All right. So any other questions you can put in the chat box, and then I'll accordingly answer. This is just a Q&A, so I'm not specifically talking about any specific topic. I'm just doing a Q&A on how to search job on LinkedIn and relevant topics or related topics. Another thing that you can do is you can go to the job section, okay, and you can create your resume. So let's say you don't have a resume, you can create a resume through LinkedIn. And the option is create a search, click on the resume builder tab. Once you click on the resume builder tab, it will give an option either to download your resume. Since I have a resume already filled here, so it will give an option to download resume or upload resume, or simply I can create from my profile. So let's say you open this option, create from your profile. It will simply give an option what role you're looking for, right? So let's say my profile is more into medical writing. So obviously it will give me an option to create a option profile for medical writing. This is what I can do, right? So manager medical writing or freelance medical writer. Let's say if I'm looking for a freelance medical writing position, then I'll click on this apply button and it will give me my resume, something like this, right? It will create a resume based on my profile, and it will also give me a option here that these keywords are already there in my resume, and it also suggests that these keywords are advisable and they're kind of missing in my current profile, right? So what I can do is basically I can add these keywords and it will add more value to my resume. And if not, what I can do is I can download my resume as a profile PDF. Okay, let's see how my resume looks like. And I can just click on the preview button and it will show how my resume looks like. Yeah. This is how my resume will look like, okay, as a PDF document. And I can just download this and use it. That's the easy way. If you don't want to use any Word document and you can simply start building from the LinkedIn itself, then this is the way you can do it, okay? You can download as a PDF and start using it as a resume of yours. All right, so that was the second question. I hope that was useful. You have any other questions, you can put in the chat box and I'll take those questions. This is a Q&A, so please ask questions and then I'll answer them. You can, if you are watching on YouTube, you can also ask your question on YouTube and I'll try to demonstrate as to how you can use LinkedIn for searching job or putting content or whatever, right? Okay, how to know the vacancy of reputed companies? So easy way is, again, go back to LinkedIn and then go to the companies. So let me just show you how to do this, okay? All right. So I'll share my screen one more time and then we'll learn from there. So when you are searching for any companies, the easiest way is, let's say, for example, I'm searching for jobs in pharmacovigilance, and I want to look at the companies who are giving these opportunities, right? Sorry. Yeah. So I'm on this page on LinkedIn, and I want to know which are the companies who give opportunities in pharmacovigilance. So I'll search for the companies here. Okay. And these are the different companies or organizations which are providing opportunities in pharmaceuticals. Okay, I can also select the specific category of pharmaceutical company. So let's say, which are the companies where you want to get in? Let's say you want to get into research area services, or you want to get into pharmaceutical manufacturing. You can create those specific filters, or you can also filter through professional services, right? So let's say we created this filter, pharmaceutical manufacturing and the research services. It will give me all the companies which provide are into pharmaceuticals or are into professional services. So these are all the companies on LinkedIn. There are about 1,100 companies, and you can also filter by location. So let's say if I'm filtering by Bangalore, I can filter all the companies which are in Bangalore. And then these are the companies. You have 30 companies right now which are providing services or opportunities in pharmacovigilance. So Indegene is one company, then you have MMS, you have Synowledge, you have 4C Pharma, you have Quanticate, you have CloudBiz, you have Biosite, you have Auriga, you have Amers, all these different companies, right? So let's say you want to look for opportunities provided by Indegene. So what you do, click on the Indegene tab, and then you click on the jobs tab. Okay. So Indegene will post all the opportunities that is relevant here. So you can search. You go to this tab and search for pharmacovigilance. Right. So all these opportunities they have pharmacovigilance coordinator, pharmacovigilance assistant, clinical coordinator, clinical assistant, pharmacovigilance analyst, pharmacovigilance scientist, pharmacovigilance specialist, pharmacovigilance associate, clinical analyst, pharmacovigilance manager, clinical scientist, all these different opportunities they have. So let's say we want to try for pharmacovigilance associate. So when I search for this, it will give me the specific opportunity Indegene has with respect to pharmacovigilance associate. Right now, they don't have any opportunities. If they have an opportunity, it will come here. And now since you have searched for pharmacovigilance associate, and you can also filter this by Karnataka again. Let's say if we have something in Karnataka. Okay, so these are the companies which are providing opportunities in Karnataka right now. Yes, these are the companies which are providing opportunities for pharmacovigilance associate in Karnataka right now. So let's say this company from Eli Lilly, right? It is providing something on safety management. So they give all these details of the opportunity here, and you can straight away go and apply. If you meet any of these job descriptions in your profile, then you can straight away apply from here itself. All right. So was this useful? If it was useful, you can put useful, or if you have any more questions, you can put that in the chat box and I'll answer them. You can also unmute and talk, no problem. Perfect. Any more questions? Let's do this. Great. So LinkedIn is a wonderful platform to use, and you can definitely do a lot of research on LinkedIn, and based on your profile, it will give you all the opportunities that exist for you. Yeah. All right. So that was all about the LinkedIn for job opportunities. And I hope this session was useful. In case you have any more information that you want, you can simply ask me, and then we can continue learning like this, right? So these sessions happen every single Saturday, every Saturday at 2 p.m. And through these sessions, I try to help you look out for different career opportunities and also medical writing. So on my YouTube channel right now, if you look at, there are 60 plus different career opportunities videos we have done, and we have I invite a lot of speakers from industry who come and talk about these opportunities. So you may just go and search for different kind of opportunities. This also includes pharmacovigilance, medical writing, FR&D, clinical writing, medical communications, and so many different opportunities in pharmaceutical industry. All of that opportunity videos are available on my YouTube channel. So I request you to just go there, look at them, and learn from them. And apart from that, I also conduct a lot of workshops. So if you're interested, you can reach out to me and we can discuss further. If you're interested to learn medical writing, then reach out to me as well. We'll see how we can learn together. Okay, so perfect. Thank you so much for your time. And then I hope it was useful session. And if you found this useful, please share with others so that we can learn together. Thank you so much for your